We're a little more than 2 weeks out from the Super Bowl. Now it's time to find out who's playing in it. Each week I ask sports anchors and experts all over the country for their take on the week's hottest matchups. Well, this week it's pretty obvious what those matchups are going to be. We have the AFC and NFC championship matches, and for that, let's welcome in Dennis O'Donnell from San Francisco. He's the sports director there. How's it going, Dennis?
Katie, warming up for the NFC championship game Sunday at Levi Stadium. How are you doing?
Doing really well. We're really excited to see who's going to be the two contenders in this year's Super Bowl 54. 4 teams remain. That's the 49ers, Green Bay Packers, and we have the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. So let's start with the two latter on the AFC side. Kansas City, after a little bit of a revenge this year, losing the AFC title in 2019 to the Patriots, their opponent this year seems to be someone everyone discounted, especially in the playoffs. But what can we expect from these guys Sunday?
You know, it's funny, Katie, that Titans got in on the last game of the season, and we were hoping the Titans would lose here in the Bay Area because the Raiders could have gotten into the playoff. Instead, the Titans actually look like the hottest team remaining in these NFL playoffs. And it's old axiom, ground and pound, if you got the guy to do it. Derrick Henry, 188 yards in the last game against Kansas City, 2 touchdowns. If they come out with that guy, let me put it this way. If that game is close at halftime, Tennessee will upset Kansas City because that guy gets stronger in the second half. Great offensive line, great running back, and Tannehill, a game manager. So I'm not saying Tennessee's going to upset Kansas City, but if it's a close game, Titans are going to look pretty good.
Over on the NFC side, the Niners and the Packers, these two teams with the same record, but who do you think plays on?
I think the 49ers. I think this comes strictly down to talent, and I think Aaron Rodgers is the better quarterback on the field on Sunday. But Aaron Rodgers cannot block all those pass rushers coming in. Dee Ford didn't even play in the first game, and the 49ers were all over Aaron Rodgers. So the question from my perspective is, what is LaFleur going to do to slow down the 49er pass rush? You can't play a 21 offense with 2 running backs and a tight end the whole game. So how do you slow the 49ers pass rush? That is the key for me for Green Bay on Sunday.
And do you think there's going to be any surprises in that matchup? Pretty straightforward in the end.
Well, I think Green Bay has to change up what they did in the first meeting where the 49ers dominated. You know, San Francisco is vulnerable to movement in the backfield. Russell Wilson beat him with Seattle. The quarterback, Kyler Murray in Arizona, gave him fits. Baltimore gave him trouble. They beat San Francisco. And Matt Ryan, not a particularly mobile quarterback, but there were a lot of misdirection, reverse direction in that game. So if I'm Green Bay, you got to get Aaron Rodgers moving. Rollouts, short dropbacks in the pocket, a la Drew Brees. There got to be a little bit more movement so Rodgers has time to throw and can release the football. But it's a tall order given the 49ers' potency of their pass rush. And again, Richard Sherman, Devontae Adams is going to line up on the other side, and he's going to be double covered the whole game.
Dennis, I think that it's welcome news for anybody in the Bay Area to hear that the 49ers will probably be the victors in this matchup. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. And you can catch all the action this Sunday when we find out our 2 Super Bowl teams, Tennessee and KC, kick off first at 3:05 Eastern, 12:05 Pacific. Watch that game on CBS. And the Packers and 49ers kick off at 6:40 Eastern, 3:40 Pacific. Katie Johnston for CBS Local Sports.